Good evening, class 5. We were revising the chapter Plant Life, and we are at the end of this revision chapter. And today, in the last day, we have discussed the different sorts of different body parts of a plant, from where new plants can grow, the process of germination, the structure of seed, and what is dispersal, and what are the different types of dispersal along with their example. Today we will start with crop. Crops are plants that are grown in field to provide food and other useful things to us. So crops, we know crops in Bengali we call it shosho, which provide us with different types of fruits and vegetables, and they are used for agriculture purpose. Now crops can be divided into three parts: fiber crops, food crops, and oil producing. Now what are they? It is an important short question. Now next we will see that food crops are rice, maize and wheat, fiber crops such as jute and hemp, and oil producing crops those who produce oil like peanut, mustard and linseed. So what are their example and how do they help us? It is a important question. Next is summer crop and winter crop. Summer crop we name it as kharif crop, and winter crop we name as rabi crop. So there's a I have given you when I used to take class, I have given you the difference between rabi crop and kharif crop. I think you remember. That is very important when you write the differences. So see, the crops are rice, millet, maize, jowar, bajra, cotton, jute, hemp, peanut. These are all kharif crop. And fruits and vegetables like onion, pumpkin, brinjal, lady's finger, spinach, tomato, garlic and gourd are the example of kharif vegetables. Again in same case in winters, wheat, barley, gram, mustards are the example of winter crops or rabi crops. And rabi vegetables are what? Rabi fruits and vegetables are cauliflower, carrot, radish, turnip, pea, banana, apple and pomegranate. So these examples you have to keep it in mind, and which is summer crop and which is rabi crop. Please don't mix it up. There's a chance it happens with all. It can happen to me as well. But the thing is, don't mix it up during writing. When you are writing, pay attention what is or either small short note also can come for 2 marks, like summer crop. So you have to write in details what are the rice, what are the crops and what are the vegetables, etc. like same. And next we will read about the different way how good crops can be grown. This is a very important long question in this chapter. The soil should be suited to the kind of crop and should be well prepared for planting the plowing. And before planting, the mud or the soil should be plowed properly with machine, isn't it? Now technologies has invented different sorts of machine to plow the soil, isn't it? And so plowing should be very good, and it should be the type of soil should suit the particular sort of seed. Next is manures and fertilizers use is very important. Next, good quality seed should be sown. Good quality seed will help to grow a good agriculture, good crop, isn't it? And which can give a good quality of fruits and vegetables. Next, crop should be irrigated at the right time. Irrigation means the process of watering to the plant, isn't it? So suppose when we are putting water to our garden, it's what a very small area, maybe we are using pipes. But in case of big crops where field after field is filled up with the crops, how they will provide water to it, and the process through which the crops used to get water is called irrigation. Now insecticides, in the fifth point you will see insecticides and pesticides are there. These will stop entering germs to the plants, which will preserve the plants to get infected by locust and the plant lice that can damage crop. So insecticides and pesticides that should be applied in a correct form. Herbivores such as cows and buffaloes should not be allowed to enter the field. Otherwise, what will happen? In a small age of the plant, when the seedling has come out, it will eat. The cows and buffaloes will eat it definitely, because that is the food they eat. Unwanted plants, as I have told, is weed. So unwanted plant, why we are removing the unwanted plant, that also I have explained you, that they are sharing the nutrients in the soil, they are sharing the sunlight, they are sharing the healthy, the carbon dioxide, sorry, it's not healthy, the carbon dioxide air which is required for their photosynthesis process. So the unwanted plants, small plants near the big plants, you will see, agacha, in Bengali we call it agacha. Why we should remove them? Because they are sharing the nutrients, they need not to grow, isn't it? When the big plants are there, they need not to grow, so that's why they must be removed just from the beside of the main plant. And finally, the harvested crops should be protected from moisture, pests and small animals such as rat and squirrels. Like we are protecting it from big animals, we should protect it from small animals as well. They should be stored in a dry place at the airtight container, and as per requirement we will take it out and we will use it. Moisture can spoil the harvested crops by allowing growth on fungi and bacteria. So this is all about the chapter. So if moisture or vapor will enter inside a airtight pot or a container, then the harvested crop can be wasted or it can spoil, because moisture can help growing in fungi and bacteria. So this is all about the chapter. You will do the exercise, fill in the blanks, whatever done in the class, true false will not come. Fill in the blanks, MCQ, multiple choice question, give reason, small question and short question, any type of question can come. So go through the book thoroughly. I think there will be no problem. Thank you.